This is WYMT Mountain News at 5:30.
Good evening, I'm Will Puckett. Police in Laurel County say a pursuit led by a teen yesterday ended with a car bursting into flames. WYMT's Hannah Reynolds talks to neighbors who say it was one of the most frightening things they have ever witnessed.
Neighbors say Barron Road is usually a quiet back road. That was until Thursday.
Heard a siren. I hurried up and ran outside to see if anything was wrong, and I seen the car crashed into the bank and it was smoking.
The car shortly burst into flames, and with it, police cars from all directions.
After finding out what happened, now I'm a little more nervous about it now that I actually know what did happen and what was happening.
Police say the teen jumped out of the car and ran from police through fields of brush. Police say Mickey Wayne Grubb was the driver. They also say he put several lives in danger during the chase before the crash even happened. A trooper tried to stop Grubb for reckless driving. When she stepped out of the car, police say he almost hit her.
One of our deputies was on patrol in the vicinity and a short time later observed the same vehicle blow through a stop sign on a country road at a high rate of speed.
Police say Grubb almost hit two other people walking on the side of the road, but police were able to stop Grubb before he injured anyone.
The only damage was the vehicle that we was chasing, and there were no injuries to anybody involved, including the suspect, our officers, or anybody traveling along the roadway.
Grubb was charged with several charges from both the Laurel County Sheriff's Department and Kentucky State Police. In Laurel County, Hannah Reynolds, WYMT Mountain News.
Mickey Wayne Grubb is being held at the Laurel County Detention Center.
Well, it's been another quiet day here in the mountains, definitely on the hot side. Looks like that continues as we head into the weekend as well. We'll go ahead and take you to a few of our cameras, US 119, US 23 into Jenkins. Dry conditions, plenty of sunshine over there, and looking outside the front porch here at WYMT, just dealing with a few of those clouds, but other than that, it's been almost a picture-perfect day. You'll notice satellite and radar have had to deal with those rain chances, not really dealing with those clouds either. It's just been a very nice day in the mountains, but it's been on the hot side for sure. Mid to upper 80s, even a 90s here in Hazard. A little bit cooler wise at 82 degrees, seeing at 86 in Prestonsburg, 87 down into Monticello, 87 over into Harlan as well. But it hasn't been on the muggy side. Those lower 60s, really kind of that comfortable to kind of getting sticky phase, but overall not too bad. We're going to see that humidity though really increase as we head into the weekend. One thing we're not going to see increase are those rain chances. Only about a stray chance for your Sunday. Then we see those isolated rain chances return by the new work week, but that main story is really going to be the temperatures this weekend. And even as we head into the work week as well, I'll have those details coming up in just a little bit.
Alrighty, Paige, we'll be back with you. For a brief time today, a massive power outage in Middlesboro left about 6,600 people in the dark. Middlesboro schools closed early. Kentucky Utilities officials say equipment damage led to the outage. Power was eventually restored for most around 2:30. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his family remain on the mend following a close call yesterday when their plane ran off the runway and caught fire. NTSB investigators spent today surveying the wreckage in Elizabethton, Tennessee. The plane slammed into a fence that wrapped around the plane, then ran off the runway. Investigators have recovered the cockpit voice recorder and surveillance video from buildings in the area. Kentucky's labor secretary says more than 1,000 teachers violated state law by participating in mass rallies at the state capitol that forced some schools to close. But Labor Secretary David Dickerson says no penalties will be assessed. Dickerson says they violated state law prohibiting work stoppages by public sector employees. He says the agency could have assessed civil penalties up to $1,000 per person for each day away from work. This year's SOAR Summit will include a new competition for up-and-coming local businesses. Startup Appalachia has partnered with the SOAR Summit for a business idea pitch competition. Today is the deadline for the competition, and those involved expect to see a great competition. Ryan Jones with SOAR says the event is a great way for startups to get their businesses off the ground. The pitch competition take is September 5th at New Beginnings Fellowship Church on Main Street, while the SOAR Summit takes place at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Jones says it is a way to grow the region by using the strengths within.
So we're really trying to encourage businesses for export. So we're trying to get businesses to export more products or services from the region, and you can do that by leveraging technology.
Jones says there has been an impressive turnout of applications, but only 10 will be chosen for the competition. He says SOAR is excited to see the entrepreneurs present during the event. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is recovering after surgery on his shoulder. A spokesperson says the senator had the operation yesterday in Louisville. This comes after Senator McConnell fell and broke his shoulder at his Louisville home earlier this month. His office says the surgery happened, quote, without incident. Kentucky's unemployment rate is up slightly, but still lower than 1 year ago. The State Center for Statistics says the jobless rate was 4.3% last month. In June, it was 4.1%. Officials say the manufacturing and business services sectors added jobs. Declines happen in the hospitality and mining industries. Tyson is recalling some ready-to-eat chicken patty products. The USDA says more than 39,000 pounds of the company's Weaver brand frozen chicken patty product are affected. The fully cooked chicken could be contaminated with foreign materials. The recall covers 26-ounce resealable plastic bags of the chicken with the best if used date of January 31st, 2020. No illnesses or injuries have been reported. If you have this product, you are encouraged to throw it away or go back to the store for a refund. Music for a good cause. That is what the organizers of Wolfstock say their event is all about. The concert, which takes place tomorrow night at the Mountain Arts Center in Prestonsburg, is a fundraiser for the Animal Alliance of Eastern Kentucky. The organization exists to promote spaying and neutering for animals in Eastern Kentucky. All of the people involved, including the musicians performing, are volunteering their time, which allows all of the funds raised to go towards the Alliance's mission. The event will include performances from Beck and the Starlight Review, Nolan Adams, Josh and Chelsea Nolan, and others. Organizer Shaw Reynolds says attending this event is one way people can help out animals in need.
The overpopulation of puppies and kittens is tremendous in this area. There's just not enough room in the shelters. There's not enough people to take them. So a lot of times bad things happen to those litters, and we are going to prevent that.
Talk about it every Wednesday morning on Mountain News This Morning. This is the second Wolfstock event. Reynolds says the Alliance has already helped spay and neuter more than 400 animals. The first ever Railbird Music Festival appears to have been a huge success. That is why organizers say it is very likely the festival will return next year. 30,000 people attended the two-day festival last weekend at Keeneland. Headliners included big names like the Recounters, Hozier, and Kentucky native Tyler Childers. Organizers say they are not ready to make the announcement official, but they say people should be looking at their social media pages for an update. Coming up on Mountain News at 5:30, a big move by NASA takes one giant leap towards resuming human space missions. We will tell you what that means for space exploration.
And this weekend will be on the hot but dry side. Now, does that continue as we head into the new work week? I'll have those answers coming up in just a little bit.